Hey friends, it's Avi from JustWriteMusic.com. Today, I want to get down to brass tacks, go down to the basics, and talk about how we write music in the first place. The aim here is to bring awareness to the underlying process of writing music and to be able to use it more effectively and more efficiently. Before we get into it, I want to tell you about my free guide, 7 Ways to Write a More Effective Melody. If you're looking for a few tools that will help you refine your melodies, tweak them, and make them memorable and get them up to your standards, these 7 tips will work on any melody in any genre. Head down to JustWriteMusic.com. There is a link in the description. Now, when we write music, where exactly is the music coming from that we're writing down? If you said in your head, you're halfway there. And that brings me to my first point. Music comes from your inner ear. When you're writing, you're literally hearing music inside your head that you're trying to externalize and bring out into the physical world. We call the phenomenon of hearing something inside our head our inner ear. This is what you hear when a song gets stuck in your head, or when you're listening or doing your inner monologue. Can you listen to your inner monologue? Sometimes it's difficult to even be aware of our inner ear. But once you bring awareness to it, it becomes easier to access and to feel out. As we get better at writing music and at writing songs, we are able to more accurately externalize what's happening in our inner ear and bring that out into the real world. Your inner ear is the origin point for all the music you ever have or will write. Our growth and progress as music creators is inherently tied to this ability to accurately depict what's going on in your inner ear. This brings me to my next point. The key to growth as an artist, as a songwriter, or as a composer is to develop your inner ear. As we learn to listen to and translate what's going on in our inner ear, having a functional understanding of music theory will often help you understand this on a deeper level. They'll give you names and associations to what's happening inside your head. This is a massive help in the translation process, because we're no longer just trying to dictate what's going on in our inner ear. We're able to use the musicianship and the theory that we've internalized to make that process faster, more efficient, and more understandable. If you've internalized a good amount of music theory, this process will happen naturally. But as always, putting some intentional and consistent work will drastically increase your rate of progress. Here's another secret that kind of blew my mind when I first realized it, and that is you don't need to rely on inspiration for anything, really. When inspiration strikes, we have a really clear idea of what we want to write. Inspiration in practice is a flow state. I know, I'm a broken record, which means that when we're in this flow state, we're a little bit more connected to our inner ear. There's less translation that needs to be done because our music feels like it's literally flowing out of us, and we feel like we don't have to think about it at all. Now, when you develop your inner ear, what you're actually doing is practicing that connection between your brain and your inner ear, that translation process. This is the underlying process of writing music, like we said. When you do this and do it consistently, the best way to do it consistently is to keep a schedule, never gonna stop mentioning it, you get better faster and you make more progress. Developing your inner ear is one of the ways that professionals are able to sit down and write every single day, because they're not sitting around and waiting for inspiration to happen to them. All you have to do is sit down, start writing. All you have to do is sit down, start writing, just let your inner ear pick up. All you have to do is sit down and open up your inner ear to continue from where you last left off. Now that's it for today. If you're totally new to writing music, have you ever heard about your inner ear before? Even if you've been doing this for a while, is this something that you've known if you're maybe not a traditionally or classically trained musician? Comment down below if there's something to this, or even if you think I'm just a crazy person. Remember to check out my free guide, 7 Ways to Write a More Effective Melody. This guide is actually great for helping your inner ear develop, because you're going into the small details of your melodies and tweaking things just a little bit, and it allows you to build some associations with what you're hearing. Head on down to JustWriteMusic.com. There is a link in the description, and please enjoy this free gift. I'm Avi from JustWriteMusic.com. I will see you guys next time.
Hey guys, it is future Avi. Well, I guess future Avi from filming, but past Avi for you. So I know this video was a little bit shorter than usual this week, and that's because I was a little bit short on time, and I still wanted to get something out for you guys and cover something really basic, and maybe you got a little bit of perspective on there with it, and that's really the deal for that. As you probably noticed, I used some more editing type stuff and some B-roll instead of those graphics that I was using before, just to kind of see how it felt and play around and experiment a little bit. And I'm super interested in hearing what you guys felt and how it, how it came off to you. So comment down below and let me know what you thought about it. Let me know what you think about the kind of humorous aspect I'm adding with this stuff, and whether or not you feel like it fits, or maybe you're just like, hey, I just want you to talk about music stuff. I kind of felt like sometimes things can get a little dry, and interjecting a little bit of humor every now and then felt like it was nice to switch things up, going with that edutainment type of thing. So let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm super interested in hearing what you have to say and what you think about this style that I'm just sort of, I don't know. I'm new to this. I'm just messing around, seeing what happens. But I really want to know what you guys think, because that's what's most important. Cool. Bye.